You have no idea how to code. You have no idea where to find a developer to code it for you. You have no idea how to sell, and you have no idea where to find your first customers, yet you want to get into SaaS. Well, not an issue. Why? Because I was the same thing. And still, to this day, I have no idea how to code. And so if you want to get SaaS going for you, if you're sick of being sold on the SMMA dream or the dropshipping dream or Amazon FBA, all those can work. But if you want to get into business and if you're wanting to put the hours in, well, you might as well focus on the best business model out there. I'm, of course, 100% biased, but the same amount of effort you put into SaaS, if you put it on SMMA, dropshipping, or Amazon FBA, you'll be so much more successful and you'll make so much more money, profit, focusing on SaaS than on any of those other ones. So let's jump in inside my computer so I can show you step by step and go over all these 4 main questions and how you can have answers to them today so you can start building your SaaS. So let's go. All right, we're here. So first question is, okay, you have no idea how to code. Now, trust me, I've built 2 successful software businesses and still, till this day, I have no idea how to write a single line of code. But that's not an issue. Well, the answer to I don't know how to code is, well, again, neither do I, and you don't need to, okay? Why? It's because you're going to partner with someone else to code it for you. You're not going to hire someone, okay? Don't hire people, because if you are wanting to build a successful business, well, specifically in the tech space where you have no idea how tech works in this space, well, why would you hire someone that in case they left, right, you're going to be 100% dependent on them. So if they leave, if they want more money, if something bad happens, which most likely will happen because bad things happen all the time, forever, until the end of times, right, you're stuck. You're stuck with code and you're stuck with having to find someone else to get the business going, right? It doesn't make sense. Also, they'll never work as hard as you. Makes perfect sense. So you have to find someone where you're 50-50 with them. So you are 100% focused on it, on the client acquisition part, and they're 100% focused on product. That's the only way I found through my whole experience. I mean, you guys can have different opinions, but this is the only way I found to successfully build something. My very first software business, I did not do this. I hired the person, right? And then eventually came the time that, okay, I mean, the product was done. He wanted to move on to bigger things. So I gave him some equity to get him to stick and be still in the company. But eventually, I mean, people want to do their other things. People are smart, right? Because you're going to be hiring the best people, right? That's how you scale. And people want to scale and do other greater things. And if they have not got vested interest into the business, that is a 50-50 stake, well, they will not stay for longer. Because very good people, in my opinion, are super ambitious as well. And so that's why you want to do a 50-50 split. You want to go find a developer and do 50-50. Don't go hire someone because it's going to go wrong. In case they leave, you got to find someone else. I mean, there's just so much thing that could go wrong. And most importantly, they will never be 100% on it, right? The only way they're going to be 100% is this 50-50. Now, second question is, okay, that's great. I know I have to partner with a developer. I know I cannot hire one. I have to partner. Where do you find a developer? Well, super simple. You can just use my optimized job post on Upwork. So I'll link it down below, my templated job on Upwork that I post on Upwork to find the developer. Now, granted, very important, right? You can use Upwork, right? You can use Facebook Marketplace or Facebook groups. You can use Twitter. You can use any other of these job posts, LinkedIn as well, right? Just make sure that you follow these 2 rules, okay? First rule is they speak the same language as you, right? Native language. I know this may sound a little bit weird, but people that speak the same language as you natively have more or less the same culture, the same values, most times. And because you're essentially going to be married with this person, you're going to be 50-50. You're going to be spending a lot of time with them, right? You're going to be growing a business for years. And you're most likely going to be spending more time with these people, right, than your family members, your wife, your boyfriend, whatever, right? So you need to be a very good fit. You need to be a very good fit to work together. And what I found to make a person a very good fit to work together with me is same culture, same values. And I found that the culture and values come from the native language, okay? Now, second thing is location, right? Don't go hire someone if you're living in Europe or if you live in the US. Don't go hire someone overseas or, partner with someone overseas, right? Firstly, because it doesn't make sense, right? It's not going to be cheaper. You're still going to give them 50%, right? So if you partner with someone in the US or someone overseas or someone in China or someone in anywhere around Europe, you're always going to give them 50%. So don't think that's going to be cheaper because you're going to like these other countries. It's not. It's always going to be 50%. And like if you're not on the same location, well, different time zones suck, right? You got to be working on the same time zone in the beginning, at least, right? And then it's very important that you meet the people you're working with in person. Super important. You want to create that culture. Again, you're going to be married with this person, essentially married, right? So you want to meet with him. You want to go out for lunch, go out for dinner, share memories in person. That goes a long way into building this trust, this relationship. That honestly, a good relationship with the founders between you two or three, whatever, right, translates into a good business outcome. Okay, so that's the second thing. Okay, so now you know that you have to. You have no idea how to code, so you know you have to find a developer. So here's how. I'll link it down below, right? I think I recorded a video on this, but just follow these principles, okay? Now, you don't know what to sell. Well, no problem, right? You can just copy my ideas. I'll link a video down below where I shared 3 ideas that I would do if I wasn't busy enough with my SaaS already. These are 3 ideas that I would do. So ideas are everywhere, and ideas don't mean shit, okay? What matters is, as cliche as it sounds, it's execution, okay? Like, there's competitors popping up here and there. There's new ideas popping up. Everyone has ideas, but the winners are the ones that execute on those ideas. So you can go and copy my ideas, or you can just take ideas from other places and implement them in a different niche, different language. But just know that ideas this doesn't really matter. But again, you can copy mine. I'll leave a link down below for the video where I share these ideas. And fourth, I don't know how to get clients. Now, I'd expect that if you are partnering up with a developer, that you pull your strings of the work. Because if they are a developer and they're doing the coding, well, they expect that you do the marketing, right? Because no developer will partner up with you if you have no knowledge into bringing in clients. Because why would they do all the work and then you don't do nothing? So if you're partnering up 50-50, well, you got to do 50% of the work. And if you're doing the development, well, you got to do the client acquisition. So I would expect if you're at this stage, you have some idea of marketing, some ideas on how to get clients. It doesn't matter if they work or not, but you have some ideas in your mind on how to get clients. Now, if you don't know, well, you can just follow my blueprint. I'll leave a link. It's all free, by the way. I'll leave a link for the video down below with every single thing you can do to start selling your SaaS, start acquiring clients without spending any money. Okay, all organic, all for free. I'll leave it down below. And I just want to record this short video because these are like the 4 biggest hurdles I see people have when getting to SaaS. They have no idea how to code and they think, okay, I'm going to hire someone. I'm going to build it with low code. No, bad idea. Low code is awful. Even though these companies try to sell you this amazing thing, the low code is awful because it constrains you a lot. Okay. And then hiring a developer is dumb, right? Because if they leave, because you're super dependent on them, you're building a tech product. So unless you plan on paying them very well for a very long time, that doesn't make any sense. You should partner up. It's way safer. It's free as well, right? Because, I mean, you're not hiring them. You're giving them 50% of the company. Now, granted, of course, only smart developers, right, the smart people will only partner up with you if they feel like you know what you're doing, right? You want to find a developer because you know they're good, right? The developer will only partner up with you if they think you're good too. So you got to make sure that you bring something to the table as well. In this case, marketing, okay? Now, to find a developer, make sure you find someone that speaks the same language as you, because has the same culture, same values, and on the same location as you, so you can meet them in person. That goes a long way. Again, you're gonna get married with these people. So that's very important. This relationship you're gonna be building will translate into the business success. Okay, and where to find one? I mean, just post it on Facebook groups, university Facebook groups. That's what I did. Reddit, Upwork, LinkedIn, right? And ideally, you'd be a friend of a friend, so someone you know. Okay, and then. You don't know what to sell. You have no ideas. I'd assume that if you're here, you have some ideas. But if you don't, just go watch the video that I mentioned before. I left 3 ideas there, which would be SaaS that I would build if I had time. So there you go. And you don't know how to get clients. Now, again, I would assume that you know somehow, you have some ideas. But if not, just go and follow my blueprint, again, for free down below. That teaches you what I did to acquire clients for my SaaS. That's it. Short one. Like, subscribe. And let me know down below in the comments which... what else you want me to cover? Because I mean, I do SaaS for a living. I wake up and I think, okay, how can I grow my SaaS? How can I grow my MRR? How can I acquire my clients? How can I reduce churn? How can I improve the email flows? Like I'm dialed in, locked in on how to grow, on growing my SaaS. So I have a lot of context. So any single thing you're struggling with, just comment down below and I'll record a video on that for you. So thanks so much. Cheers. Take care. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.